Howdy y'all and welcome back to Uncle Scams. We've got a whole new lineup here ready for you to take home, and it looks like we might have a couple takers. Look at this guy with the nice mullet, little mustache on the front. Here we go, Mark. Notice the listing mentions 8599. I suggest 5868. Well, Mark, we're gonna have to get a little bit better than that. How you feel about like 7,500? Can we bring you up a little bit? Okay, 6,000. We can work with that. We're gonna go for like 6,800. 6197. Meet me at 65, Mark. 6282. We're just gonna take that, baby. We are looking for XP, so that's gonna take us to the higher end of 6. We're about to move on to rep level 7. We got Gabriel here. Nice, handsome, strapping gentleman. Car is mine for 11,299. Yes, sir. You enjoy that red truck right there. I like that thing a lot. That little Ranger. Let's do this. We are officially a level 7 car dealership, and we've got a lot coming, dude. Oh my goodness, we've been grinding since the last episode. Obviously, I had the 4 cars here. This thing's for 27,499, so that's gonna be a good one. We've also got this over here, 14,899. Let me check. We should start checking. Hold on, girl, hold on. So purchase price is 7,000. We put some time into it. I'll be honest. I've been grinding XP. I have not been replacing components. I feel like for like a money perspective, it's not really worth the extra money that you get. Right now, we're trying to grow the business. We're trying to get XP. But yeah, started at 7K. We got a market value of 12,594. We got it listed at almost 15K. How we doing, Denise? 14,899. She's coming in hot at 11. I feel good about that. I'm going to say, how about 13,600? 11,743, 12,500. How about that? 11,826. Listen, if I can get you above 12, you're going to walk out of here. No, absolutely not. We're going to have more people in here willing to take other items. But all right, let's go see, while we let these guys figure out what they want to do, we're going to go see what kind of upgrades we have, because I believe we've got 2 major upgrades coming today. So we're going to be able to upgrade the office to level 3, which, oh, it's going to be 35K. Okay, we're going to be grinding. Lots of upgrades happening here. Very excited about that. And then once we get office level 3, we're going to be able to max out the car wash as well. Actually, the office, are there 4 levels? There's 4 levels. So we're not maxing that out. But large touchless car wash station, waxing mode. Oh, wait, we already have that. Additional workstation, hire a worker to take care of the car wash for you. So we're going to be able to hire workers. It's going to be great. We're going to be able to kind of automate everything. Oh, big dog. You are probably my biggest hater, if I'm being honest. 27,499. Bro, we're going to have to get up from that. Let's say 20. Ooh, okay. I meant 24,000. Get out of here. I'm sorry. I apologize. That was rude of me. Okay. So we've got this thing. We need to start taking a look. 14,899. Agreed. Look at that. We almost sold it to Denise. And bro comes up. He's big dog, huh? Look at that. What is that? That goatee thing you've got going on. The braided goatee. Okay. So we officially have enough. Let's see this. We do need to start getting a better look, because we do so many cars at this point. We're just running through them. Purchase price 14,500. Market value 23,274. Now this one with the brake discs and stuff, we probably could have improved this a little bit, but it's fine. Honestly, we're still gonna make some great money here. So we got it at 27,499. Gotta love when people just give you a full price offer. Okay, holy cow. Okay. We've got $64,000 in our bank account right now. This is the most that we have ever had. Feeling great about that. And you know what? Hold on. We got to take a look at this office. Take a look at where we've come from. This is Uncle Scams right now. Just this little side of the road used car dealership. You know, a little bit sketchy, not in the best part of town, but we're trying to make the most of it. So this is our little body shop that I think will stay attached. We could take a look at the back here. Last time we upgraded this thing, it was quite the upgrade. So if we go in here, we're going to be able to see our hallway. We've got kind of some extra storage here. Back door to go out back to our other building. We've got our little office back here. This is where we can sleep. Just kind of taking a look at everything here. This is going to be our extra storage. Here we've got our bathroom, which we've got curtains on rods and pink shampoo, and it's you know, it's not much, but it's ours. And of course, we've got our main office. Old auto repair signs and things. Little schematics, little pin-up calendars. Dude, I love it so much. Love our little American flag. Love our wacky inflatable tube guy out there, but I think it's time to move on to bigger and better pastures. Level 3 office. Got to be rep level 7. Mechanical workshop of 2. Body workshop of 3. $35,000 down the drain, and we are officially official. Refurbishing parts in the warehouse. You'll find a machine to repair parts, interact with it, move the damaged part from your inventory to the machine. Wait, this makes so much sense. Okay, hold on. We're getting a call.
That's it.
From little.
More space means more rides for sale. Now you just gotta fill it up. Chop chop. Time is money.
I was not ready for this, dude. Are you kidding? We've got a turntable. Manage exposition. We're going to be able to put cars on the turntable inside the lobby. Bro, are you kidding me? Look at this orange. This looks so good. This is all nicely organized. We've got a much nicer office back here. We upgraded our TV. Look at these bathrooms, dude. We've got tile on the walls. We've got actual mirrors that work. Let me see our storage area. Oh, this is like a full-on kitchen? Oh, dude, this is actually really sick. Dude, this has been... Honestly, it's largely the same, but it's been cleaned up a little bit. Oh my gosh, we've got like painted guard. Look at the parking lot. We've got multiple tube men now. We've got 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account, bro. I know you're upset. We don't have anything out there. You missed out last time because I misspoke during our negotiations. Dude, we've got the red, white, and blue pin flags, whatever you would have called those things, like the pennants. This is amazing. We just had a full lot of 4. We've almost doubled that at this point. Dude, look at all the glass and everything. Are you kidding? We're actually a car salesman at this point. This is a real car dealership. This is not like your shady, off the beaten path type thing. Like, people are going to come from all over to come buy from us. This is amazing. Now, it's unfortunate it cost us $35K to get here. Because, oh, we've got double doors now. Yes, sir. We've got real artwork, not like pinup girls on the walls. Got a nice little waiting area with some donuts and some water for when you're upset with us because you're in here for service because your car was a piece of shit and we sold it to you anyway and you weren't ready for it, but it's fine. It's gonna be great. Okay, so we want to reach reputation level 10. We're also gonna want to upgrade. Dude, I can't get over this. This is insane. This is our new computer. So our next upgrade for the car wash is gonna be 40K. We got to get on this, but let's go ahead and get our first car. Oh, we also, hold on, before we get our first car, oh, we've got a second bay over here for storage. There's that new machine. This didn't change at all. That'll change in the next one. That's still just car wash, body shop, and then the pay and spray segment. But this, dude, is this all one building? Oh my goodness, this is amazing. So this is actually huge. Let me go into our storage. We've got these pieces that obviously, can I click multiple at a time? Yeah. Obviously, these are not great. So can I take these and put them in this? I'm going to put everything in there. How do you, is it just going to go or how do you... 4 minutes and 45 seconds and all those are going to be fixed. So last episode we got the upgraded body shop with the lift on it, and we learned that like brake calipers are a decent investment, but really it's not worth that much to like take things apart and replace it with a new thing because you just don't make that much more. But if you could take the old stuff off and make it new with this machine and then put that stuff on the next car and take that car's old parts off and put it back in the machine and make more, that's going to change the game for us. All right, so we're going to let those go. And let's go purchase a vehicle. Honestly, at this point, we kind of want money. So I might try to do the higher end of options here. Let's see what we're working with. We've got $29,000. The problem is we're looking for stuff that has fairly high mileage and a lot. Visual condition, excellent. Let's see, that's one of the best things that we can do is increase visual condition. So I don't know. Treated. Is excellent or treated better? I feel like excellent's probably better. Visual condition poor for 22K. Okay. 53%. Yeah, something like this is what we want. So 22,800. Let's roll out. It's only 90 meters away. We can get our little cardio in. Dude, I cannot believe I was not ready for that change right there. Wrong side of the fence. That is ridiculous. It is a beautiful day out here. We got a beautiful sunset. Our neighbor next door is willing to sell this to us. Oh, goodness. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. She's really dirty. She's rusty. Looks like we've got a bunch of parts that we can change. We can really mess with these. The engine's one of the worst parts. I mean, exhaust is we can fix exhaust. Engine's not great. Okay, we're going to be fine. 22,800. I'm going to come in hot at 17,500. 20,860. All right, 18,700. How about that? 25,58. 19.5, 24.95. We talked him down a decent amount. Welcome to the club. I'm gonna go run to. Sorry, sir. I'm gonna go run to the machine shop really quick, the parts shop. I cannot believe where we are at. Oh, shoot, I can't really see in here. All right, we're just going to send it and hope for the best. I cannot believe how much of an upgrade that was. That was 35K well spent. I don't even... Is it behind us? Where's this shop at? We're on the wrong side of town, Trev. Just kidding, it's behind us. I thought we were on the right side of town, but no, it's just behind us. We're just going to back this thing up. Old girl can definitely throw it back. Ooh, look at that little J-turn. All right, welcome. So what do we need here? I'm just going to take some notes really quick. Where's my phone at? This will be kind of fun. I think this could be one of our highest profit options at this point. Honestly, should we just kind of buy a little bit of one of everything? Because we're going to... Oh, it's closed. Okay. Well, good thought, Trev. I'm feeling so good about this, dude. I am motivated. We've got to get a full setup. It is going to take so much time, but can you imagine if we had all 8 spots on the lot filled up? We might have to wait for that, honestly. I'm really excited about the car wash upgrade and being able to potentially hire somebody for that. Could be really intriguing. Speaking of hiring people, well, they're probably not going to be here, are they? Is he in there? He's not in there. Okay. So we're going to wash this thing up, and then we're going to worry about parts and all the other stuff tomorrow, but we can at least kind of get a head start on it this evening. We did kind of blow our entire load on one vehicle. I mean, technically, we've got 8,700, so we could get one more and maybe have 2 running for the morning, but we're just going to wash this thing up. Something about these cargo vans, dude. Look at how... Let's get our flashlight on. Look at how satisfying. Just this giant billboard down the side there. It is just so satisfying to use this. Wow, look at that. And then we can get the water in there, and this is just like... I do wish we would have like little dribbles of water coming down instead of the hard line, but we'll take what we can get. And good morning. First time waking up in this beautiful new office. It is going to be a gorgeous day here, and we were busy last night. So you guys can see in the top left, we've got $588. That's because we bought this thing. You guys saw that. However, we've got a duplicate back here in the background. So we've got 2 of these we're going to be putting up for sale, and I'm excited to try out the parts that have now finished. So I'm gonna move this guy out of the way. I did work on like the rust and stuff last night on the first one, and then I obviously cleaned up the second one as well. So we're gonna throw him there. I'm gonna move this guy inside, and as soon as our employee comes, I'm gonna get him to work on the rust on this thing, just to save us a little bit of time. Now, there is one more thing I want to test. So we've already kind of tested what happens as you change parts and things, and obviously we decided that for the most part, unless it's really, really bad, it's a lot of work for not a lot of return on the money side of things. However, there is a comment on the last episode that said that although it doesn't help you out much with money, it does help you out big time with your XP. So we actually, since we have 2 of the same car, this is actually to be perfect. I say we just get this one up for sale, and we're going to see how much we sell this for. So I'm actually going to pull this guy in here. First spot on the lot. Let's take some quick photos of this guy. I also think that we might have an update for the game with a new tool and license plates, so we're going to have to check that out. But yeah, so we've got a couple pictures here. Let's get this guy up. We're going to pay attention to our reputation and see what we end up getting for this. Dude, we've got people in the showroom moving around and stuff. We could actually put cars on the showroom floor, which is kind of cool. We probably could do that right now. CargoWise P4, we are going to throw those couple of photos on there. Not exactly the best photos, but it's going to be fine. We didn't use, hold on, I don't think we used our mileage rollback. Sorry, people, don't take a look at me here. Let's see. Yeah, we have not done this yet. So are we going to be able to get 1,000 out? I'm going to focus on the 100. So this thing has really low mileage. We might be able to get 1,000. Come on. We're not. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there because it's about to go really, really quick. Okay, got a little aggressive there. It's fine. He's gonna be in for work. We gotta figure out what time he always shows up for work. How you doing, buddy? I paid his salary. Beautiful. And let's get to work on the rusty pile. All right, 4 minutes left on that. That's nice. You know, sometimes I feel like it'll be worth it to do a car or 2 at night when you can't really do much else. Everything is closed, you know, that kind of thing. But for the most part, I feel like leaving him to do the rest is going to be a very good investment. So we're, oh my gosh, dude. We're looking at a market value of $32,602. Are we going to be able to sell this for like 40? Yes. 41,995 looks good to me. That's going to keep us in the green. Like I said, we really just want to get this thing out of the door so we can check out the perks or whatever, the XP. So we're at 2822. I gotta write that down. So we got that guy out there. We're getting a couple of interested buyers already. I love to see that. Now we're gonna wait on this one, and this is where we're gonna get a little bit more aggressive. And honestly, I kind of put ourselves in a bad spot because we didn't have enough money to buy parts anyway. So let's take a look at this, and we could, if we can sell that car, we could potentially change the parts out on this. Should we? I'm kind of tempted to try to go for everything. We're not going to be able to do engine and stuff yet, obviously, but we're going to be able to take this cat converter route and stuff. Let's actually go check on these over here because we haven't seen the finished product over yonder. So yeah, we've got calipers, we've got discs, we've got shocks, we've got all kinds of stuff here. So I'm going to just take all of this back to our inventory, and I think, well, that's in our person. Now I think we can put all of this here, move it all over into storage. And I'm hoping we have access to storage when we've got it up on the lift. Doing a great job, bro. Really appreciate it. Minute and 14 seconds left. Looking pretty good there. Let's go see if we can get this thing sold, and then we could get out to the parts store and possibly purchase some stuff, but we don't really have enough money to purchase anything until that happens. Basically, I think our biggest hurdle at this point is gonna be that reputation, that XP. So obviously, next upgrades, I would think is probably, we're gonna be able to go to level 3. We're gonna need 40,000 for that. Then we could take our mechanical workshop up to level 3 once we get to rep 8. Our current objective is to get up to rep 10. That's the growth in the brand, which is kind of our main storyline. So yeah, I think at this point, money is coming decently easy. We finally kind of cracked the code on that. It's just the XP is going to be the slowest part. I say the money's easy. Obviously, Chinstrap hooked us up in the last episode, but I will say, oh, okay. So see, we're starting to move up. Look at this thing. Why is this $78,600? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, hold on. What do we got going on? Pretty sure that's the sound for our car being complete. Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna be able to get this thing out there. I kind of want to try the pay and spray on it too. So this thing is all good to go. We're gonna take this in. We're gonna get this guy in the lift. Hopefully somebody's gonna make us an offer, but we can at least start to replace some things. Let's go ahead and get this guy lifted up. Enjoy that little ride for you there. I mean, we're probably going to end up replacing almost all of this. So let's just get in there. Let's just get underneath this thing and let's start getting to work. We might as well just kind of, you know, undo as much as we can because they're all going to have to go. Just going to straight up piecemeal this thing, baby. We're going to pretty much rip her entirely apart and then we'll put her back together as she needs it. We don't even know exactly what we're changing first. So I'm going to take all of those off and then we can go back into the addition. And you can see we've already got these. I say we just straight up take everything off first, and then we can add stuff back, and we know that whatever we've added back is new. It's gonna be a long day, bro. And again, it's not really gonna get us that much more money, but it hopefully does help us out with the reputation. I'm curious if we get it at the sale of the car, or if it's just immediate, or kind of how that works. But let's go ahead and get all these wheels off first. Oh, wait a second. Somebody said in the comments that there's an electric screwdriver, and that will absolutely change the game here. Is it going to be able to do like these here instead of using this ratchet? Or, I mean, probably not. It was something about the license, but I don't even know where you would buy a tool from. I feel like they've given us all of our tools. I'm going to try to look that up on really quick, one sec. Oh, it is. You can use it on this. Okay, perfect. It's not a tool driver. It's or a screwdriver. It's an electric power tool. Oh my God, it's $6,000 though. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for this stupid car to sell. Oh, dude, this is. Can we please get somebody to go after this? I'm gonna take it off the marketplace and we're gonna price it in a better spot. 41,995 just wasn't kind of. I mean, I'll take 40K for it, dude. Like we're fine. We're gonna put this at price to sell 39,995. You know what? Let's call it 37, bro. Like I really just want to get this thing out of the door. So money, I mean, you know, maybe it's not as good as we originally thought. All right, 37,995. What do we actually have into this? I know no, they weren't cheap. Purchased at 24.96. So we're still, I mean, we're making a lot of money on that. I'm not too pressed on it. Guess we can learn to appreciate just how good this electric power tool is gonna be as we just solo hand crank this all the way. But that is going to be a game changer if this actually is a good source of XP. So we took all the wheels off. We're starting to take these shocks off. Let's go front and rear. Ooh, do we have access to those yet? I mean, I guess if they have a clickable function, I think we're going to be able to do it. We've got like a battery and stuff down here. Fuses in this fuse box. I don't think we have access to that yet, which is weird. That should be like the first thing that you get access to. Actually, dude, I know this is like peak laziness, But I called a mobile battery service to put a new battery in the Jeep the other day, and it was like the best service I have ever had. I think we've got somebody willing to put something down on this. Let's just finish this while we're here. But yeah, like literally called him, and he was like, okay, yeah, I could be there in like 15 minutes. I was like, whoa, I'm not even like gonna be home yet. Could we do it closer to like 7 p.m.? He's like, yeah, no problem. I'll come out. There's $300, replace the battery, warranty, everything. Like, I mean, I know you're kind of paying for the convenience, but if you're ever in a pinch, I'd just never considered using a service like that. So it was pretty nice. Look how far we're taking that screw out, dude. It's not even, it's already out of the thing. Why are you making me continue to screw it? There we go. All right, so we've got that off. The cat converter just stays right there. You can't, I don't think you can replace this. Or can you, is there a way to take it? I don't think so. We're gonna be able to do anything with that? Exhaust muffler. You can take it off. Okay, beautiful. We've almost got this thing completely disassembled. We've got the manifolds up here. And these are going to be more of these freaking screws, dude. I mean, technically, if you wanted to be a psycho, what you could do is just take all these things off, throw it all in the make it better machine, the perfection machine, and then just put them back on. That would slow you down a little bit. I think what I'm going to try to do is get like 1 or 2 sets of everything and then just kind of have a permanent rotation where we've got stuff coming in and out. And honestly, at some point, we could probably hire employees if we can get them in this side of it. Because we could like... we could be in the management of, is there anything else? Engine upgrade workshop required. Okay. We're not going to be able to do anything else here. How you doing? Sorry about the wait here, ma'am. What are we thinking? Please tell me you're just going to take my price. 27? Bro, are you freaking kidding me? How about we say it like 35? Okay, how about 34? How about 33? It's whatever. I'm going to take it. She got a great deal on that because I'm in a bit of a pinch, but it's going to be fine. Here we go. Let's go get this electric screwdriver. Actually, just kidding. Let's go drop stuff off here first since we have all these bad parts. Hello. This thing is an absolute game changer. I'm curious to... Oh, we're at 2,896. We almost didn't write that down. That would have been a mistake. I'm not sure when it gives you XP and stuff, so we're going to keep an eye on that. So we got 74 XP for just a straight up sale of a car where all you're doing... Oh, you can only do 10 items at a time here. Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to do it all at once. That's fine. And if we have 10 items, it's probably going to take a while. 5 minutes and 19 seconds. Yeah, so... You need multiple sets of new parts. We're probably going to want to buy some stuff when we're over there, and we can kind of start our first example of that. We probably could have made a shopping list, but it's going to be fine. Yeah, 74 XP for just kind of a wash and a cleanup and making the sale really not that great. I'm hoping we're going to do a lot better on this one. How you doing, sir? Good to see ya. It's Sunday. Is he closed on Sunday? Shop's closed. Okay. Well... Nobody wants to work around here, do they? It's a good thing we rushed our sale to be able to get the money, to be able to, you know, do our thing there, to buy the thing so that we could start, you know, getting the new pieces on and whatever else. That is really, really promising there. Really appreciate that. Okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to sleep in the middle of the day. I really hope we can because we don't really have much else going on. We can. Beautiful. Okay. Monday morning. Let's hope he's in. There's no show. He's in early. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Missed you yesterday. Didn't know you weren't open on Sundays, dude. But here we go. Okay. So there is an electric screwdriver. Speeds up the repairs in repair mode. $6,000. Also a plate repair kit. Enough for one car. Wait. Okay, I thought we got XP there, but we didn't. I mean, I'll do that. Why not? We haven't done that yet. It's $200 for that. That seems a little bit crazy. Let's see. I mean, I think we're just going to buy one of everything. Buy now, buy now, buy now. Yeah, we're just going to go through. Okay, so you can replace the catalytic converter completely. We're not going to be able to do the radiator, the suspension pin or anything. We're going to buy a couple of brake discs. We'll buy 4 of them. 4 calipers. 2 rear, 2 front. Can't do cluncher engine yet, but at least we know we have everything we need. We're not going to have to wait on that machine. Honestly, a little side hustle we could do, and I don't want to ever be this down bad, but we could go to the junkyard, buy crappy parts from there, and then put them in our upgrade machine to be able to get better parts out of it, and then you could resell those or put them on cars or whatever, but I just don't know that that's ever really going to be needed, so... Let's get this guy around here. Probably attach it. And okay, so we've got a pocket full of new parts, an electric screwdriver, and we're not afraid to use it. Oh, we're in spray mode automatically, so we're gonna take that guy off. There you go. Okay, so you can take that thing apart. I want to go see. Is that 5 minutes game time? It is. It doesn't count if you skip ahead in the time of whatever. It's actual real life time, not game time, actually. All right, so now we're going to go into edition mode, and we've got a fresh beauty to get into here. So I'm going to say, let's just start with the exhaust. We're going to put this 100% exhaust on there. Beautiful. Then we're going to come in, got to exit out of that. We're going to go for our exhaust tailpipe. Let's put the 100% on there. We already had 100%, which is beautiful. And then we can do the screws. That is so nice. I just do one click and then it's on there. All right, let's add this catalytic converter. Nope. So you click on that and it automatically goes into spray mode, which is not what we want. So we've got that there. Do we need to do anything? I don't think so. Back out, and then we're going to go back into edition mode. We're going to put this guy on. Beautiful. Throw him in there, the brand new one, and then we can hit those two screws, which is absolutely insane. The fact that we were using that ratchet for so long was really frustrating. We could just go ahead and throw that on there, throw that on there, throw the wheel on there, and then this is where it's going to be great. Make sure you do that star pattern. I don't like that it moves around. I'm not the one moving it. I feel like it shouldn't move so that you can know exactly where they're going to be, but that is a game changer right there. That's amazing. And we are not getting any XP for what we're actively doing here. It's, you know, hopefully going to be made at the point of sale. I haven't necessarily noticed that. I feel like most of the cars that we've done have always been 70 XP, so maybe I'm getting trolled by whoever it was in the comments. It was one of the like top 3 comments in the last episode. I really hope I'm not getting trolled, but you know, that's not the first time that's happened. See, like here, we should be able to go boom, 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 like a pit stop, you know what I mean? But how I click it and it like, it zooms in a little bit. Look at that. High profile development action, getting the zooms in there, but kind of pointless. Look at all these, the moving around. It's just kind of a lot. Let's get this new manifold on here. Beautiful. And by the time we're done with this is why I'm saying we need a couple sets, because we can go in and take all the other parts that we had. Restoration machine should have those things pretty much ready to go. And then for the next car, we'll have some. We'll take the bad stuff off that. We could put it on the new car, back in the machine, etc., etc. Just kind of keep the free flow going. This is just absolutely game changer. There's no way I was ever going to do any of this. I was just going to go into bulk, like buying and selling cars as fast as possible. I don't know. Yeah, those are showing, but I can't actually add anything to those. Okay, so I think we're done. We really improved that thing there. Let's go ahead and get her down and let's see what we're working with on this scan. I hope I did it right. Okay, suspension pin on the right front. Battery, engine, radiator, clutch. Suspension pin. Can we do that? Hold on. Do we have access to a suspension pin? Oh, we do. I didn't think we had access to the suspension pins. Okay, I'm going to go grab 2 of those then. We want to make sure we do this all correct. Probably could have taken the car, but I like a nice leisurely stroll here. Get our exercise in. How you doing? How you doing? Make sure you come by Uncle Scams whenever you get a chance. We are actually putting a little bit of elbow grease into our products and standing behind what we're selling now, which is kind of a new leaf for us. Please tell me he's in here, bro. If he was gone, it's 10:26 a.m. There's no way he's gone. Okay. Yeah, so we haven't done these. I guess we're going to... Did I buy 2 of those? I think I bought 2. Okay, I'm gonna buy some extras just in case. Thank you, sir. Let's go get these guys done. I'm gonna be so upset, dude. If this ends up not giving us a ton of extra XP, like it better. Come on, we really put a lot of time into this, and like I said, it is 100% not worth it for the return. If you're just looking to vibe out and use your you know, part perfector, we got to come up with a thing for that, the part renovator thing machine, and it's not costing you anything and you're just, you know, chilling and vibing and it's costing you your time, but that's about it, then that might make it worth it. But if you're like actually buying parts, it doesn't add up. Math ain't mathin'. Okay, so this thing is done. I'm gonna take everything out of here. Let's move this back to our inventory. We're gonna move all of this stuff over. Okay. Move stack of items, move single item. There you go. Okay, so we're going to move all of those. We'll get this repair machine going again. We also got to do the license plate. I forgot about that. Do we just go up to the back of the car and I don't know how to... It's going to be fine. Here we go. The license plate does not show up in this view. Maybe it's got to be down on the ground. All right, so we have never done these suspension pins. So we're going to go into disassemble mode here. Looks like we've got 4 different screws. We probably should have waited to start the machine until we took these off, huh? Take those off, take that guy out, and then we can go back into addition mode and just put one back in. Same thing on the left front over here. Should be an easy fix. I mean, that one was at 80%, but like I said, I'm going for the XP. I'm just trying to put as much into this thing as possible and see if that ends up working out for us. You have increased the value of the CargoWise P4. Appreciate that. I'm wondering if we should spray it. I don't think that the spraying actually does much, but I guess we can. Restore the plates. Does it do both? It does both. Okay, beautiful. So we've got that there. Let's make sure that we do our odometer manipulator. 99,000. We got to be able to get a 10K off of this. Yes, beautiful. Let's get another few thousand. As soon as that thing starts moving quick. Really not worth the risk here, Trev. There you go. Okay, so we just took a lot off of that. That's what I'm talking about. Let's back this thing up. Wait, where are we going? I wanted to make sure we were done with this. Okay, so 100% across the board here. Obviously, we have no engine abilities. We also, I don't think we can do battery or fuses yet. Can we? Is that why it was showing up in there? Did we just not know that? Hold on, let's get this thing back up here. Trusting my life on these lifts, that's for sure. Can we, if I'm in disassemble mode, that battery's grayed out. Get through the hood. Oh, okay, hold on. This, you know, again, like I said, we're turning over a new leaf. We really have not done much yet. Let's repair this from the hood. We can do the battery in the fuse box. Okay, I guess we're going to do this as well. Take those guys off, take the battery out. All right, beautiful. How do you tell which fuses are bad, though? Will it tell us on our scan, maybe? Hold on, let's try this car scanner. Dude, we are getting deep in this one. I love this. Okay, battery is not installed. Fuses are at 91%. Is there a way to tell which fuses are not working right? Oh, this one right here. Okay, so that's going to be... What? This doesn't look right. I'm going to take that guy out. We need a green fuse, I guess? Just a 30. I'm going to go buy a bunch of fuses. It's that guy, that guy, that guy. That would make sense. And so this is going to be a blue fuse, blue small 15. This one's going to be a red. I'm just going to go buy a bunch of them. Okay. Not walking this time, baby. We got somewhere to be. I want to make sure he doesn't close on us, and I'm hoping to be able to sell this thing today so we can get some more money. We can start working on getting some more cars, getting some more upgrades. Things are heating up. I want to get a license plate repair kit for our personal vehicle, too. I feel like we deserve it. Beautiful. All right. How you doing, sir? Back again. Don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of doing it all, baby. So I'm going to buy a couple of batteries. You got some fuses. I'm going to buy 5 of each of these. Fuses. Fudge! I think we probably need greens, don't we? Dude, this is a nightmare. Let me just sell the stuff that we don't need. I'll come back and buy that later. I'm trying to clean this inventory, baby. And you know what? We could probably... Let's just not... Let's just get 2 of each. Wait, we had... How many of those did we have? My goodness. Okay, we're just not making good financial decisions right now, but it's fine. Give me the other fuses, too. Holy cow, I don't even know which ones I have. I'm going to buy 2 of everything. I think they include multiple fuses. Okay, I think that's where we're messing up here. It's fine. We're going to be fine. I'm kind of just buying anything and everything all over the place. It's all good. We have this, right? No? Okay. I'm hoping we've got the right fuses. We also, we bought the battery, right? We're good to go. Oh, I want the license plate repair kit, but I'm not going to be able to afford that, am I? Or I'm not going to be able to hold that. Just get rid of a couple brake discs. We don't need those. I'm going to buy 2 license plate repair kits, and then I'm worried that we don't have this fuse and this fuse. So, okay. We should be good. My goodness. Let's just go ahead and get this thing kitted up real quick. Beautiful. That looks much nicer there. This blacked out executive car. This thing looks like it's some political powerhouse from like the 80s or something riding around on this thing. I kind of like it. All right, beautiful work there. Looking good to me. Let's get back in this thing. Let's make sure that we get these fuses put in the right spots. Get this battery hooked back up, and then we should be 100% good to go, baby. All right, so we're going to look at the fuses first. If I just click on these, no, you got to take this and put it there. Okay, and then this one is going to be the little blue 5, and then this one is going to be the red. Take that, put that there. Beautiful. Okay, so our fuses should be at 100%. And then from there, let's go ahead and throw a new battery in there. We've got 100% battery. Let's put the cable on there. Drill that guy in. Throw this battery. Drill that guy in. Beautiful. Okay, so we should have a 100% functioning, apart from engine car, Everything's at 100%. We have never worked this hard on something. Why is this one worth so much less? Market value of 14K. The other one was worth 20 and we had it up for a lot more than that. It's fine. Okay. Here we go. Oh, actually, you know what? We didn't do paint. Let's go do paint, which is going to take a couple of minutes. Okay. Well, that's not good. That's fine. You know, it's okay. The mirrors, Trev, probably not the best idea to back it through here, but it's going to be fine. All right. Let's go ahead and I'm going to say, do we want it to be purple, green, orange, red, blue, black? I like the purple. Let's go purple. We got 1 minute to wait. And voila, she's done. Oh my goodness, dude. That purple looks way better than I thought it would. My favorite color by far. Oh, I mean, it's, to be honest, this isn't really the shade of purple that I like. It's a little bit more pink, but it is nicer than what I had in the photo. I like a deeper, darker Vikings, like purple. Football season coming up sooner than we think. Very excited for that. All right, here we go. So I'm pretty proud of this thing. I'm going to go ahead and we are going to take multiple photos, more than we need. Let's get this thing front and center. Ooh, you know what? We got to put this thing on the turntable. Hell no. Hold on. Bro, I don't even have it for sale yet. What are you talking about? Are you just saying the car's ugly or what is that about? How do I get this thing on the turntable? Manage exposition. We're going to have to get it for sale first, I think. Okay. Here we go. So let's see what we've got going on. Let's upload this thing. I think we still have the same amount of XP and everything. We're going to have to double check on that. So this purple cargo wise, we've got 3 photos on there. Excellent condition. Everything's looking good. I'm going to put this at $24,999. No, we're not at all. Okay. It's going to be like $19,999. $20,195 is going to be about the best that we could do. So we've got that one up there. We've got 2,896 XP. What do we get XP for? Because we were at... Oh, no, we were there. Okay, that's correct. Let's go ahead and get this thing inside on the rotating thing. Mr. Chinstrap, you coming in, balling again today? Oh, my goodness, dude, look at that. The fact that it's actually turning, it's on the turntable there. We're going to have to get something super sick and just, like, mega overprice it just to have some hood candy to get people inside the store. But this is pretty cool. So we've got it priced well. We have done everything we possibly could for this thing, and I'm hoping we're going to get a lot more than 74 XP. If we get 74 XP, I'm going to be upset. Already got our first taker. How we doing? 20,195. I suggest 15,706. I got to be honest, I got to get this thing out the door today. So let's say 19,000. See what you think about that. 16,134. All right. I'll be honest. I'm pulling your chain. Let's go 17,800. 16,883. You're really killing me here, bro. Let's say 17. Ooh, not 11. 17,500. 17,104. We got him to 17. Honestly, I would typically wait a little bit longer, but I just want to see what happens. So we're at 2,896. We're at 3,095. So that gives us 199 XP. Interesting. It definitely gives you more. It also takes up a lot more time. I would bet we would be better off just trying to get as many cars as we can on this lot. Fill this thing up and just have a constant rotation going. However, that could change when we upgrade this again and we can get more employees in there. So it's tough. I don't know. We're going to have to mess with it. We're going to have to wait and see. But I really like the idea of trying to fill this thing up. So maybe that's something we could try out next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Love all the support in this series. You guys are amazing. Having so much fun with this. A lot of fun on the channel right now, man. A lot of good stuff. So thank you guys for being here. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.